If you're looking for a radio with Apple Carplay and Android Auto, but would still like to keep the CD, DVD player because you just can't let that feature go, then stay with me because we're going to be going over Kenwood's DDX5707s. This is a multimedia head unit with a 6.8-inch LED backlit touchscreen, Bluetooth, backup camera input, USB music playback, and as I mentioned, wired Apple CarPlay and wired Android Auto and more. So don't go anywhere. I'm about to break this radio down and I'll show you all the features that it comes with. And then I'll do an unboxing and then we'll go over the connections on the back of the radio. And towards the end of this video, we'll be going over the pros and cons list, and then we'll give you an overall rating on this radio. And to finish it off, we'll do a section in which we call What's the Difference? Above and Below, in which we'll compare the model directly above this radio and below the radio in Kenwood's lineup to help you make the decision as to what head unit is best for you. Now you can purchase this radio directly from our website. We'll leave a link in the description below and that'll take you directly to the product page. Remember, we do have easy financing available. You can just apply online and get approved instantly, and then we'll send out this radio to you ASAP. Okay, so now on to the review. We'll be going in depth in this video, so we listed the table contents in the description so you can jump around if you're looking for something in particular. Okay, let's do the unboxing. You have the trim ring, mounting hardware, the 2 wiring harnesses, your Bluetooth mic, manual, warranty card, and then you have your harness for the parking brake. So on the back of the radio, we have your harness, your front output, your rear output, camera input, video output. There's an AV input, and then the piece you need for that is a CA-C3 AV. Then you have your antenna input, your Bluetooth mic input. You have your USB, there's just a single USB. Then you have your subwoofer output for your amplifier. And then this is a Sirius XM input. That part's sold separately, and that's the CXV300. Then you have your steering wheel control wire, your reverse wire, and then your parking brake wire. So right off the bat, this has a 6.8-inch capacitive touchscreen monitor. Now there are some buttons on the left that will activate the voice command, access the menu, take you to the home page, and control the volume up and down. Now this has Bluetooth for audio transfer and it'll also do phone calling. Now remember, this unit also includes a separate mic that can be mounted in a different location than the radio. Of course, AM/FM with presets. And it does have the ability to do Sirius XM with the addition of the SXV300 like we talked about. So here's your disk drive for playing CDs and DVDs. And as mentioned, Apple CarPlay through the wired connection. And also Android Auto through the wired connection. So this radio also does Android mirroring, but through a wired connection. Now in order to get the Android mirroring to work, you have to go into a device, then switch it to mirroring for Android. And once it's recognized, you're going to see this screen. And then you have to download the app. So don't worry about the QR code, it's going to launch on your phone. It'll say mirroring OA for Kenwood. And then when the app is downloaded, just open it and it'll launch. Okay, so let's get into some of the audio features. Starting with speaker and crossover. So here you can select your front speakers, the size of those speakers, the rear speakers, the size. You can change it here in this menu. And then you can also change the subwoofer size as well. Now here you can adjust the crossover for the front, and then also the slope, and then separate for the rear, and then the subwoofer, of course. Next, the EQ. So if you want to adjust the EQ, pick the band and go up and down. Now I can say on this, it is a little laggy, not quite as responsive. Now here you got positioning. You can set the front left, front right, all front, all, and then you can adjust. And then that's for time alignment. So if you want to get in there and do the time alignment, do the measurements, and then enter your measurements into the radio, it'll do the time alignment for you. You can also do dB adjustments. Now make a note, it will only do negative dB. It won't do plus dB. So if you wanted to bring the front speakers up, you would basically just go into the rear and turn those down, and that will naturally turn the front up. If you wanted to adjust the subwoofer, you have to go into the EQ and then go level up and level down. And in most cases, we recommend that you just use a bass knob. That way it's a lot easier to adjust the subwoofer. And on the display, you're able to choose the background. So you have a couple different backgrounds here that you can choose from. And you can also load your own as well if you wanted to. Here's the screen adjustments. And you can also set up the parking lines for your backup camera. Okay, so let's get into what's the difference above and below. So below this radio is the DDX5707s. Now, you do get a volume knob, which some of our customers like, making it easy to adjust the volume opposed to tapping the up and down buttons. But that does come at a cost. Reducing the screen size to 6.2 versus 6.8 because the knob does take up some valuable real estate on the face of the radio. No Android mirroring and no Apple Carplay and no Android Auto, which are some of the most requested features in demand right now. But this unit is only priced at $279. Now, the above unit is the DDX5707s. And if you haven't seen that video, you're gonna wanna check that out. We did a great review on that. You get a larger screen at 6.95. You get 4 camera inputs instead of 1. You get 6-channel 4-volt pre-outs instead of 5-channel 2-volt pre-outs. This has high resolution audio. It has iData Maestro capabilities. It has mirroring for iPhone through the cable. It has Android mirroring wirelessly, and it has wireless CarPlay and wireless Android Auto. So you get a ton for this, and it's $699 versus $369. Okay, pros and cons. Pros, wired CarPlay and wired Android Auto. Again, those are some of the most requested features right now. CD and DVD playback. Now, some customers do like the ability to play CDs if needed, but it's also really good for DVD playback. Priced at only $369, not bad for what you get. Okay, cons. It is a little slow in the software, and there is a slight lag. And also 2-volt pre-out instead of 4-volt pre-out, but only important if you're adding amplifiers. So overall, we give this radio a 4-star rating. It's a nice affordable radio with good features and a name brand. Now, if you would like one of these, just click the link in the description below and that'll take you directly to the product page. Easy finance is available. Just apply on our website and get approved instantly. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them in the comments below. Oh, and don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.